Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread. It's Wednesday. It's March 12th, 2025. We got Sean, we got Rodd, we got Al, and we're going to get right to it. Hey, we got a winner this morning with the Cincy game that Sean gave us, so we hope you hit that one. And we got a couple more going in the night slate, so definitely hope we get those there. And we got three more winners for you here. We'll see how everybody's doing. How you doing this afternoon, Sean?
No complaints. Again, we had nice Cincy here in an early window of the video on Tuesday, and we're going to come back with another early play in our next pick here for Thursday. But just grinding them out here, covering the spread. That's what we've been doing. So more the same today. Hopefully we hit them all for you, at least, or 2 out of 3. Put money in your pocket.
Definitely, and that's what we're trying to do here. So heading on over to Al. How are you doing, Al?
Yeah, doing good. Pick's been good and trying to keep it hot, trying to keep covering this spread for everyone. You know, we got another 3 great games for everyone, and again, looking forward to sharing them.
Exactly, 3 great games. So let's get to those great games. The first one we're gonna kick it off. We got Wyoming taking on San Jose State. Looks like San Jose State land 1.5. In that one, I believe it opened to 1 and up to 1.5 in some places. So that's Al's game. We're gonna kick it off with Al. What do you think there? Wyoming and San Jose State.
Yeah, I really like San Jose State in this spot, coming off a 92-68 win against Fresno State. Here they're facing Wyoming, as you mentioned, the Mountain West tournament. The Spartans just have the better offense. They take better care of the ball and have the much better numbers from the free throw line in a game that's expected to be close. That could very well be the difference maker right there. They won both regular season meetings with the Cowboys by 9 points, and I think they get the job done again here. Wyoming just 3-10 on the road this season and 1-9 in their last 10. So I'll lay the small number here with San Jose State and maybe put some on the money line, but laying just 1, it's not really worried about them covering the spread for us.
Definitely. Heading on over to Sean. What do you think about this game, Sean? Wyoming, San Jose State.
Yeah, little got some afternoon action yourself here. This is a 2:00 game from the Thomas & Mack UNLV's home court here in Vegas. Listen, San Jose, one of the better covering teams, 19-10 ATS on the year, so nice little run. Now, a lot of those are when they're taking points as big dogs, right? And they're like, all right, we're getting a bunch of points, they're covering. But hey, listen, do I want to lay 1? I'd rather just do the 120 here. It's the same thing, right? Last thing you need is a push with this one on, because Wyoming is bad. You drop 9-10. It's not a team I want to bet on, right? Obviously, coming into a tournament, I want to bet somebody who's playing a little better, got a couple of wins under their belt. At least in San Jose's case, you got that. You got to win. You have a couple covers there. Again, you look at the losses, though. I mean, you're getting 17 from the top seeds. These are the bottom seeds here. These are the low guys here in the Mountain West. So yeah, San Jose, let's get it done. Cover the spread, stuff to do when it's 1. Just win the game for us here.
You're right. It's just I agree. I think the money line is the play there in that one. I don't want to get burnt by half a point either way in that game. So I'm in agreement with Sean there. Just take the money line there with San Jose State. You look at offensively for me, Wyoming just struggles to score plenty of points on the road, only scoring 62.4 points a game this season. And that's not going to get the job done against the San Jose State team that's averaging 73 points a game. So, yeah, this line does look a little fishy to me. I think it's a few points light, so it's some value for us. Take San Jose State on the money line in that one. Another one we're in agreement in. So that's that one. Heading on over to the next one, we got Cincinnati taking on Iowa State. This is Sean's game, so we're going to head it on over to Sean and let us lead us off with Cincinnati and Iowa State here on Wednesday.
You know, you go back to the end of January, and Iowa State is a team people think are going to win the NCAA tournament. And then you go 6-6 down the stretch, and you lose a little luster off your glow here, right? But listen, we had Cincinnati this morning at the 12:30 window here. This one here, and they played pretty good. Right? It started out a little sloppy. You know, they put up 87 points there. So I'm going to look at this total. Because Iowa State, again, beginning of the year, you got some cupcakes, you got some non-conference games against smaller majors and power schools, put up a bunch of points. But the fact that it's at a 136 and a half right now, again, could move. I would play this up to probably about a 139, 140. I get 87 from Cincy today. It's not like they shot 48% is nice from the field. Only 6 of 23 from 3, right? It's 25%. Wasn't like one of those games where it's like, wow, 11 of 25 and they're getting a bunch of high anomaly plays. It wasn't like that. They just ran the ball up and down, scored. They're going to get in a match like this with Iowa State, and Iowa State will revert back to early Iowa State, and like they have in their wins here when they're beating Colorado 80-65, something like that. They're going to get to 80 themselves. I don't even get to 80. It's 75-70 we're over this total. It's 74-69 we're over this total. It just looks a little light. Could it be a little squarish here? Could it be a little too good to be true? Possibly. But we've seen some of these lines just over from Tuesday to Wednesday's tournament games, even from Monday to Tuesday. They move. They come out, and then boom, boom, boom. They kind of get to where they got to be. I'm going to go over it. I'll play it up to 139. But, again, right now it's at 136 and a half. Let's cover the spread and go over the total Bearcats and Iowa State Cyclones.
Heading on over to Al. What do you think? Cincinnati and Iowa State here on Wednesday.
Sean mixing it up a little bit, going cover the total on us. I like this one, though. Sean, he liked Cincinnati yesterday, and not only did they cover, but they won outright by 19. The Bearcats definitely got their offense going in that one. Iowa State has had their offense going all season long. The one thing that they do struggle with on offense, though, is turnovers. But again, that's not the biggest concern here because that should just create bucket. That should just create some easy transition offense for Cincinnati. And also, Iowa State tends to get some steals of their own. So expect a lot of transition offense, fast-paced game, and I think we get over this total.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement here because you look what Cincinnati has done over their last few games. They're definitely shooting the ball better than they have been lately. And 3-2 to the over their last 5. When normally Cincinnati, you lean to a defensive style of game, but even defensively, giving up numbers like 56% field goal shooting, which is higher than what there normally is, which is almost 70 points a game. Iowa State does the same, about 70 points a game on the year. And offensively, they're Iowa State healthy. I think they easily hit 80, as Sean was alluding to, that 80 number. We only need these two teams to hit 70, and even if it's 80-70, that's well over this total. So, I'm in agreement. Give us the over. Cover the spread on the total. Changing it up a little bit on that one. On to the next game we got rolling on. We got Iowa taking on Ohio State. You look at Ohio State laying 5 there in that one. This is my game, so I'll kick it off. You look at Iowa. They it was one of those winning in their last game, and they looked well. They stepped up. We know Iowa defensively, not the greatest defensively, but their offense has definitely kicked it into high gear. And I don't trust Ohio State here laying this big, giant number. I think motivation-wise, hey, when you get that winning in, I think they're on borrowed time, and it's you get to play a little bit more loose. And Iowa wasn't expected. Hey, they just snuck into this conference tournament, and I think they make some noise here. Getting 5 over the possession, I like Iowa to keep this close with the Ohio State. Take that momentum from that last big win that they had coming here into this one over Ohio State. I think it's just too many points. Give me Iowa plus the 5 in that one. We'll kick it on over to Sean. What do you think there in that one? Iowa, Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, is there a 5-point difference on the neutral with Ohio State, who is 4-7 on the road, 9-11 in conference play, and Iowa 7-13 in conference play? I mean, okay, 2-8, a little worse, but again, that's I'm not really gonna nitpick over stuff like that. I think 5's too many here. I mean, what's Ohio State done that justifies a nearly 3 possession or 2 with 3-pointers, however you want to break down your game here? Okay, they scored 116 and 87 against Nebraska and USC. You ended up with a road loss. I mean, you beat Nebraska 116 points, 114 allowed. Obviously, it's not like a regulation game. That was a little more than your usual 40-minute. Yeah, Iowa went in there and beat them guys by 15, 10 this season.
Yeah,
I'm with you on the points here. Well, and where's Ohio State going? Get ready for a 2-seed in the NIT. You're not going anywhere. Both of these teams, unless you win this, you're not going dancing. Get ready for the NIT, and I'm with you. Give me the points. Cover the spread, Iowa. We might get an outright winner here, Rod.
I think we got a good shot at an outright winner because I think motivation-wise, I think Iowa thinks they can come pushing through and go, hey, we got a shot to go far in this tournament, in the conference tournament here. And I think they have a shot.
The middle of the conference is all. I mean, is there a difference between? Think about the Hoosiers. Everybody's like, the Hoosiers are bad. The coach stinks. They had a better conference record than Ohio State and Rutgers, Minnesota, Northwestern, USC, Iowa, Nebraska, Penn State, than them all. And they're a lowly team, and they're 2 games behind Oregon and the top dogs. So, yeah, I'll sign me up for the points here.
Heading on over to Al. What do you think here in this one, Al?
Yeah, I got to agree with you. I mean, I liked Iowa in the last one, another big upset. You know, they won big 83-68 over Nebraska coming into this one, as you said, motivated, playing well, shooting extremely well. And not only that, but they share the ball, averaging over 18 assists a game. So, you know, they're going to look for those open shooters. And, I think, as you said, I think we got a live dog here. So you got to love the value on the points, too, just in case it comes down to the wire. But might be a good play on the money line as well. But, definitely give me the points and cover the spread.
Definitely all in agreement. So that wraps it up for the Wednesday edition of Cover the Spread. Appreciate everybody that tunes into the shows daily. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, and definitely leave a comment.
I was confused. I thought we were doing. I thought it was Thursday. I'm so far ahead of. Well, I'm looking at Thursday lines. I told Rod before we did the show. I'm saying I'm looking at these Thursday lines already, and it's Tuesday still.
Jumped ahead. Hey, but that's what the name of the game is. You got to get
like Marty McFly in my DeLorean. I just need Gray Sports Almanac, and we'd be gold over here covered.
Right? That's all we needed. We just need that gold almanac. Come on, scoop up that almanac. So the way we've been giving out you winners and covering the spread, I think we might be sneaking that almanac under here, right? So definitely, we've been doing a good job.
We don't make it too obvious. Can't win.
Yeah.
Can't win them all.
We weren't supposed to tell anybody about that. Okay. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. And as we always do here, what are we doing?
Cover
the spread.